This is Rooster. I've had Rooster since he was an 18-month-old colt. And, you know, his back is really, really important to me. About 12 years ago, I roped a bull to doctor it, and Rooster ended up with a pretty serious back injury. And since that time, we've managed his back, and he's done really, really well. We ride Rooster in a flex system of some type all of the time. 3 years ago, I started riding him in a CSI Saddlepad. The CSI pad's got a flex plate right here in it. And what that does, it not only absorbs shock, it distributes pressure from my saddle. And it allows my saddle to fit the horse more properly. Distributing your weight across the horse's whole back, basically shaped like the bars of the tree of your saddle would be. And so, to me, when I take a saddle off, I want to know that I've done the most for my horse's back that could possibly be done. One of the things that's important to me in a saddle pad is that it not just be a spacer between my saddle and my horse. I need it to absorb shock. I need it to distribute pressure on my horse's back. And the flex plate takes care of that. It absorbs shock, it distributes the pressure on my horse's back. The next thing I need a pad to do is to reduce friction between my horse and the saddle. And so by having the outer shell and then the insert here, what I'm able to do is I have one layer between the shell and my saddle for friction, one layer between the shell and the actual insert, and then of course the third area is between the pad and the horse. So by the time that friction leaves the saddle and gets to the horse, it's had a lot of areas to dispel the friction, and so I'm going to see a lot less broken hair underneath my horse. And then that's something I really don't want to see. I don't want to see white hair, I don't want to see broken hair, I don't want to see dry spots. I want this pad to take care of my horse. You know, the old days of a $10 horse and a $40 saddle are gone. I value this horse. This horse is worth, you know, a lot of money to me, but more importantly, I value him emotionally. And I don't want to think that I'm doing something that's going to sore him up or hurt him. And so that's one of the things that I think a pad needs to do. The third thing is keep the horse's back cool. If my pad isn't helping to cool my horse's back, then it's not really doing its job, okay? And so this pad's got air holes down the top of it that are going to help cool the horse's back. And then you can get it either in foam, which is going to work like a radiator, let's say, and it's going to circulate the sweat underneath that horse's back and help keep his back moist and cool. Or you can get it in felt, and that's going to work like in evaporation, okay? So if you take, out on a long trail ride, you take a can of pop and you put it in a sock and get it wet and just take it with you. When you go to drink that can of pop, the sock is going to be dry and the can of pop is going to be cold because of the evaporation process. And that's sort of the way any natural fiber is going to work. That wool is going to wick the moisture away from your horse's back, and the evaporation process there is going to help cool the horse's back. Now, obviously his back is not going to be dry, but it's going to cool through that process. And so those are things, again, that are really important to me in a pad. I need it to keep my horse's back cool so we don't develop hot spots. I need it to reduce friction so we don't have broken hair and develop white hair. And I need it to dispel pressure and absorb shock. And those are the three main things that I want my pad to do. And that's why I ride a CSI pad, because it does all three, and it does all three exceptionally well. I don't have to worry about it. When I take my pad off, I know what it's going to do. I've got a pad in my tack room that I've ridden 250 hours in the last month, and I have not had one broken hair. I haven't had just any issues that come with saddling a horse and riding them hard. If I saddle up in the morning, a lot of times I'll be on that horse all day. Even in a clinic setting, that's hard on a horse. But I'm not in a clinic setting. That's where a lot of you folks see me, but I'm not in that all the time. When I'm at home, I ride hard. I'm up and down hills, I'm moving, I'm doctoring cattle, and I can take a young horse out and I can rope cattle on him and know that his back is protected. Those are the things that to me are really, really important. If we're just looking at spacers, pads are pads, but we're not looking for spacers. Two of the features that I really like about the pad, number one, the contour. This is fit to my horse's back. I don't have to constantly be pulling this up in the gullet of my saddle. It's there. That allows air to flow in here and help cool my horse's back. It fits him better. It doesn't wad up and bunch up in certain places and cause sores underneath and pressure points underneath. And then again, we've got these air holes cut through the top of this pad. that are going to allow air to escape and help in the evaporation process. So just the contour and the way the pad is built make it comfortable for the horse, even if it didn't have all of these other features that make it, to me, dollar for dollar, the best pad on the market. It is absolutely a fantastic pad. And if you're looking for more information on these pads, you can go to CSIPads.com and you can look up information on them there. You can purchase them from them there online or see them at an expo near you. They're a fantastic pad, and I think you're going to enjoy them. Thanks so much, and may God bless the trails you ride.